Hello, Notemac, and in this video we're going to be looking at ZStack. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to create a new file by pressing Command N and going to select SwiftUI view, ZStack template. All right, and what we're going to do here is, excuse me, I'm going to create a ZStack. So let's go ahead and create our ZStack. All right, within our ZStack, we're first going to create a color. And if you've noticed or created, followed previous videos, you must notice that color can be used as a view, right? So that's what we're doing here. And the second thing you can do is we can actually, all this white that's actually being shown, that's your safe area, basically. And if you want your view to take over the entire screen, ignoring the safe area, well, you can simply do that by telling your view to ignore edges, ignore safe area, and you can give what safe area if you want it to ignore. So let's say if you say just bottom, as you notice, the bottom white space is gone, but like top one is still there. But let's say if you want to have all of them basically taking into effect, then you can simply say all, and it'll actually ignore the safe area and fill your UI with the color blue in this case. Okay, with that, let's create a VStack inside that. So once again, VStack is something where you stack your items in Z index, so one top of each other. So you're gonna see we have VStack where we have this blue color, which is taking over the entire screen. Now we're gonna create the VStack inside the ZStack, and this VStack is going to sit on the top. So this is how you can actually have your own custom background and stuff within your views by providing ZStack and aligning them on Z index. Okay, so let's give VStack a text so it'll be happy. So VStack example. And let's give it a font, some foreground color. All right. Now we can have a divider. This divider, you can have a background for the divider as well. So color dot white. And then you can have your another VStack. Along with alignment, so you can have like the alignment defined. So this content is actually the trailing closure, so you can remove that. And the alignment is let's say you can give it a bottom trailing alignment with image. All right, you can have a rounded rectangle with the corner radius to be like 2. Frame width and height. Okay, so height is 30. Okay. So as you can see, basically what we need to do is we need to move this this guy a little bit up. So let's see, this is your so because we have defined the bottom trailing alignment, let's make it a center. Okay, so we have this rectangle is appearing at the center. And what I want to do is I want to use that rectangle to actually put a text on the top of that. And for example, I want to see on the right under taking into it, want as call out, foreground color as white or orange. Yeah, there you go. Well, it looks good. Looks good. And then you can give it some padding as well of 10 points. Okay, and in order to fill the space, we can actually give it a spacer, and there we go. All right, so as you can see, how you can use your ZStack to stack image and then rounded rectangle on the top of that, and another text on the top of that. So if you want to give this, let's say this view an opaque sort of effect, then you can actually create this opaque effect by using ZStack. So you have your image, and you're not updating any opacity for the image, but then you're adding a rounded rectangle and providing an opacity that sits on the top. So actually that makes it like translucent, and you can see anything that underneath that, and you can provide your text or whatever you want to put at the top, basically as another view. So that's how ZStack actually works, where you have all these different components you actually combining to achieve this, to create this UI. Now, I like the way we had it, where we have a little bit. So I can have 200 by 200 maybe, 200 that big, and that actually looks good to me. So I could have drawn another image inside it or anything like that. So this is how ZStack works, where you have your views aligning on the axis or in the depth. You can actually alter the alignment property to give it for example, bottom trailing. So your stuff only appears at bottom trailing, at bottom. So your stuff appears at the bottom, or leading trailing at top and stuff like that, right? So that's how. Now, if you notice, because our image is so big, so let's make it resizable and aspect ratio to be fit. There we go. Now you can see basically your text not bleeding out, and that's that's what it was happening, because your view space was actually going beyond the bounds of the phone. That's why you were seeing half cut UI. Now you can actually make another little adjustment. Instead of having frame width, you can say max width to be dot infinity, and you can combine another frame to provide height to be 200, for example. And it'll create a band kind of look, right, for your view. Okay, so yeah, so very complex, UIs can be achieved very simply by just combining some of the containers and modifiers and stuff like that. So this is one example for that. So hope you guys like this video. This is it for ZStack, and starting next video, we're gonna start exploring a little bit more about components itself, like text, images, buttons, date pickers, spacers, and stuff like that. Okay, so hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.